Early morning, up, super early today. Love it. Getting some work done. It's exciting. So my isn't it weird how your voice is always so different? Mine gets really low when I wake up in the morning. Different than normal. Like I guess by the time the end of the day, I'm soprano, singing soprano. But it's early. I mean, for me, usually I get up about 7:30. I work from home. So, my schedule can be, I can work at, 1 o'clock at night, 11:30 at night. So, usually I get up about 7:30. So it's 6 a.m. right now. So that's pretty early for me. But I do have my coffee because I have a coffee maker. Let me tell you something right now. We're going to talk about ROI, but you want return on investment? Buy an expensive coffee maker that will do it for you in the morning. I'm talking a nice one that'll brew you. I have one where I can adjust. Most coffee makers, the temperature's too high on the coffee, so it burns the coffee, so you get like a really bad taste. So this coffee maker that I bought, and it's expensive. It's about $350. It's a lot of money. But I drink coffee every single morning. So why not spend $350 to have, and I've had it for 2 years now, and it's worked flawlessly. So if you divide how many cups of coffee I've had in that, which is, a shitload, to how much I've spent on that in the last 2 years, it's an amazing investment. But this, I can adjust the temperature, which is huge. I can adjust the pour rate, how much it pours into the coffee. And I've played around with it, I've got it where I perfectly like the taste of coffee. So I can go to Costco, buy my beans, big, huge bag of them. And then I have it all adjusted to exactly, because it's the pour, it's the water, making sure you have filtered water. So make sure you use like a Braun filter or something like that. You can keep in the sink and then just pour the filtered water in at night. And then set the timer for when you're going to get up. And make sure you have the temp right on your new coffee maker that you're going to go get out and buy right now. And do it. Have amazing coffee. Wake up to amazing coffee in the morning. That's what I'm about. And so that's what I have sitting in front of me right now, and it's exciting. But I want to get into a guy I follow named Danny Decker. He has automaticmarketingmachine.com. A few things he talks about is how marketing is an investment, and that you need to regularly evaluate the return on your investment. I talk to a lot of business owners, especially small business owners, which is amazing to me because I'll talk to a small business owner and they'll spend, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month, sometimes more, in advertising. And they're like, no, I just have a guy that handles that. Or I have this person that handles that. I don't touch that. How do you know you're getting a return on your investment? How do you know? Do you evaluate that? You can evaluate a lot of things. You're good at that. That's why you're the entrepreneur. You could evaluate the ROI with just a few seconds of understanding a little bit of marketing. You can evaluate the return on your investment because you're putting time, energy, and money and other resources, whether you have employees for this, to market your business to potential customers. So what does that look like? I think, and Danny talks about this, the single most important skill you need to master as a business owner is determining what return you're looking for on your investment. What return are you looking for? And how you're going to track it. Super huge, guys. Super awesome. Great job, Danny. Love this. Is determining what return you're looking for on your investment and how you're going to track it. And you have to do this on a campaign by campaign level because the return on your investment in a direct mail campaign is going to look different than the return on your investment in attending a weekly network meeting. So now you've got to look at it and break it out that way. And I think the what and the how are so important. We get into the why a lot of times and we forget about the what and the how. And I want to, he talks about this, about facts matter, opinions don't. and we're going to get into that next episode, but I want to share with you guys, whenever you look at return on investment, especially when it comes to marketing, because that's what I do for a living, you have to take the time to understand, like, and it's so simple. You could have a cheat sheet in front of you, a one-page cheat sheet of just looking at how much am I paying for a click on my Facebook ads to the website? What is my click-through rate on the website? And can I look at my analytics and see those ads and what people are doing after they look at the ad? You could see all of that. You can go from a Facebook ad to when they go to your website, they click from there, they go to your website, they click on a button, they go searching around, they look at 3 or 4 pages, they book an appointment, they call you, whatever it may be that you're wanting on the website. That's the what. You can track all of that. So you could say, oh, I spent $100 to get an appointment. Okay, well, is that appointment worth $100 to you? Is the lifetime value of the customer worth $100 to you? If you're a dentist, hell yeah. If you're a chiropractor, hell yeah. You know, paying $100 to get an appointment, and then you got to look at and say, well, okay, out of 10 appointments, I have 8 of them that convert, and then those 8 convert. Usually I can get a cleaning and this and that and x-rays, blah, 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 blah. And so that totals to $1,500, whatever it may be. Okay, now I have a money-producing machine because I have the what. The what is so important, guys, and it's not hard. Understanding, it's hard. It's very, very hard because our feeds are so busy. I mean, look at Instagram. If you're on your Instagram all the time, you can see how many ads and stuff like that. It's very, very hard to stand out. The content is hard to produce, and that's where you pay somebody to do that. But how good is it? Click-through rate. Let's talk about that. If 1,000 people look at your ad, how many stop and click to go to your website? If you're having 1,000 people click and only one of them out of the 1,000, you're paying a lot of money for a click, one. And number 2, your click-through rate shows you that your content is bad or your audience that you're talking to is bad. So that would allow the marketer, if he's smart or she's smart, that allows them to be able to adjust it. And we're going to get into that next episode about the content specifically and how we let the data tell us what we should do and not do. But return on your investment in every, and I don't want to use the word that sounds negative, but in every silo of your business, make sure you know the what and the how. What return are you looking for? And how are you going to track it? And those are the metrics that you can see weekly. Look at those weekly, or look at those daily, or look at those, and then get a big macro report monthly. Take the time. You can pay somebody online very inexpensively to make these reports for you. Very, very inexpensively. You can make Google Analytics reports and have it sent to you. Google Analytics will automatically send you these reports daily, weekly, and monthly. You can set that up or have somebody set that up for you online. And it would be so worth it if you're being able to see your return on investment. If you're running Google ads, you can get those reports sent to you. You can look at the ads and be like, you know what? Let's look at why. And then ask your person, just ask the questions, your marketing person, why is my click-through rate so low on that campaign? You know, why is my click cost so much? And then from what I'm seeing in the analytics, why are people just coming to the website and leaving right away? Why am I getting a lot of people from Massachusetts coming to the website, but not from Boston where I'm from? I only want people from Boston, you know, not the whole state. I just want the city. So maybe we have a campaign where it's set on state, not the city. You know, I only want people in certain neighborhoods and certain zip codes. I mean, you could do that with ads. It's unlimited what you can do with digital marketing ads just about nowadays. You can target certain businesses, specific businesses. You can target people with certain job titles. The list goes on and on. I don't want to get into that as far as the episode goes, but make sure that you have reports of what return you're looking for and how you're going to track it so that you can know as a business owner, as a leader, as an entrepreneur, so that you can know exactly where your money's going. Is my ROI there? You're going to find holes. I guarantee you, if you do this in each department, you're going to find holes. And I'm not talking about micromanaging and tracking every single dollar. I'm talking about having this macro view of ROI and look and dive in and know enough in each department where you can kind of have an idea of what's going on. You need to look at that. It's just being a good steward of your money. That's all. So determine what your return you're looking for and how you're going to track it.
Thank you for joining us on the Albuquerque Business Podcast. And thanks to our sponsor, RigbyDigital.com. Make sure to subscribe and share. And go to abqpodcast.com. Get show notes, resources, and links to everything we talked about today to help you navigate your journey as an entrepreneur and business owner.